This is, dear all, Jim Cramer from March 2008 on beer storms. Let's watch. And I would like to thank in advance Politic Clips for this clip from CNBC. I would like to thank Politic Clips YouTube channel for that. Shout out to him. I have taken this CNBC clip from this Politic Clip channel. Thanks. Let's watch.
Okay, Peter writes, should I be worried about Bear Stearns in terms of liquidity and get my money out of there? No. Bear Stearns is fine. Do not take your money out. This is really, if there's one takeaway other than a plus 400 something, Bear Stearns is not in trouble. I mean, if anything, they're more likely to be taken over. Don't move your money from just being silly. Silly.
Yes. Right. Let's not be silly. Bear Stearns is fine. Don't take the money from Bear Stearns. 6 days later.
Okay, just so you get a sense of what's causing the agony by this point, I know you've been talking about it. It's financials led by Bear Stearns after what essentially is a bailout from the Fed. Bear Stearns shares are down 90% this morning, and it's not just Bear. Pretty much every single bank is plunging in early trade this morning. Lehman, which is very similar to Bear, and its reliance on fixed income is down nearly 30%. You have big names like Goldman Sachs down 8%, Citigroup down 8%. So it is pain across the board this morning. And as you know, it all emanates from the shock this weekend that JP Morgan, along with the Fed, was going to be bailing out Bear Stearns for $2 a share. This is a stock that recently was trading at 80. Last year was trading at 160. It is the fifth biggest bank on Wall Street.
So guys, remember last year 160, then 80. Now it is $2 a share been bailed out by JP Morgan and Fed, Bear Stearns. And as you guys have seen, the commentary from Jim Cramer, that is back in March 11, 2008. Once again, I would like to thanks and shout out to Politic Clips YouTube channel for me getting this clip from him. Of course, this is original clip from CNBC.
It is significant in that it is establishing a price for some of these hard to...
Now let's see the same Cramer's reaction on Silicon Valley Bank, which is on March 10, 2023. Cramer's take on Silicon Valley Bank.
I'm going to read you. This is Henry Blodgett just in the past hour on Twitter. He says, if the panic bank run puts SVB in real jeopardy and SVB can't raise private funds to cover the hole, the government will almost certainly bail it out. Shareholders will get poleaxed, he said. But ironically, the risk to depositors is actually small. What do you think? Henry's got a line on it. I mean, this bank is the bank to startups. It's the bank to people who have illiquid securities that were unfortunately loaned against. So he could be right, but it's one of those, well, why don't we wait until we see? I mean, we got a couple of minutes. I've learned enough in my lifetime that if I have to wait 11 minutes for an answer, I'd rather wait 11 minutes.
Yeah, we have seen that.
How concerned are you about this bank versus what we're seeing across the board? You look at some of the other regional banks, those stocks have fallen quite precipitously. Do investors know something that maybe depositors don't? Well, look, a lot of these banks have some commercial real estate exposure. A lot of them may have the wrong duration on the portfolios, meaning that they're really much more sensitive to these rate hikes and the Fed moves so quickly. Silicon Valley Bank is unique because they were always willing to lend.
Guys, remember, this time is different. Silicon Valley Bank is unique.
Against securities that haven't come public yet. So you could even call them pre-IPO. No one had that exposure. So they are unique.
True. Nobody has that exposure. That's why we are in a situation where we are.
Just like Silvergate was unique with crypto. Right.
Remember, guys, in the last video clip, we have seen Bear Stearns was down 90%, 160 to some 80, then to $2, something like that. In this clip, Silicon Valley Bank is already down 96%. But we have heard the commentary and opinion of Jim Cramer, again, the same CNBC. And it self-explains. I don't need to comment on that.
But I do think that they're big enough to be more like what Art Cashin said. It does feel like Penn Square, maybe hoping to be contained before it gets caught all the way. Right.
Right. And let's see what is the current status of Silicon Valley Bank. US government steps in and says people with funds deposited at SVB will be able to access their money. They officially Fed and US government has shut down the SBV as of Friday. Regulators approved plan Sunday to backstop, will unwind Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank, Federal Reserve Step Facility. So, let's see, creating a new bank, a joint statement, treasury. Okay, maybe not this one. Let's see the complete proof. Okay, guys, give me 1 minute. Okay, that was Janet Yellen's article in CNBC. I'm trying to find out what did Janet Yellen say, and that is official. Okay, give me 1 minute. Janet Yellen. Okay. Okay. See, officially Silicon Valley Bank has fallen. Okay. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen says US government won't bail out Silicon Valley Bank. It is officially fallen. So would not bail out, the reforms has come. So we have watched Cramer's clip back from 2008. Thanks once again. Third or fourth time I'm giving shout out to these politic clips regarding Jim Cramer's bear turn. A clip originally from CNBC. And once again, thanks CNBC television for March 10, 2023. Guys, I have noticed one thing. What is this? March 11, 2008. Oh my God, I did not realize until now. March 11, 2008. Once again, this is March 10, 2023. I don't know, guys. Is March kind of deja vu? And we have seen what is the consequence. So that's it, guys, for this video. This video self-explains. I have shown the clip and the article, both the clips. See you guys in the next one. Bye. Peace.